Good morning, America. I am Simply Dot Tennille, and welcome to the Edge Radio Network. We are the I'm Just Saying crew. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Ladies first.
Oh, man. Hey, guys. It's your favorite homegirl. Hey, Charlie.
It's your boy, hashtag I am Vanderbilt.
Me, I am Miles Anthony. Miles with a Y.
It's me and I am. Okay?
Me and I am.
I am.
And I'm just over here like, hey.
Right.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We've got a really good show planned for you, and you know we like to spark some conversation. So if you're one of those people, okay, who like some good coffee room conversation, this is the place to put a little bit of edge on your morning. So let's jump right into it. We're not doing weekend recap because it's not Tuesday. It's Thursday morning. You can catch us every single Tuesday morning and Thursday morning right here at 8:30 a.m. Okay? So here we go. World news, ladies and gentlemen. There's lots and lots and lots going on. First, the CDC says, let me make sure I get this correct. Masks are better than a vaccine. How do we feel about this, ladies and gentlemen? Are we in agreement?
I agree.
You
Yeah,
agree?
definitely better
At
than a
this
vaccine.
at this
At
point,
this
look.
Definitely better than a vaccine.
I have said
Right.
several times, I'm not taking a vaccine.
No.
Okay, it's plain and simple. I don't know what you have in it. You know, I am also one of those people who weaned myself off of the flu vaccine several years ago. I've not had it since, let's just say that. So I'm not in the mood for any vaccines. A mask, I can see that you have it on. I can see that you're trying to protect yourself. A vaccine, I don't know who took it.
I just don't want
I
you
don't know
injecting
what
me
to-
with something I'm trying to run away from.
Yeah,
Like,
I have no idea what you put in that needle. Like, I just don't trust it. Like,
I don't trust it
I
either.
don't trust vaccines at
None
all.
of us do.
Okay, so I think that we are all out. I'm just saying, says, wear the mask, stay masked.
So,
You know-
but speaking of the vaccines, like, so my niece goes to Xavier University in
Okay.
New Orleans, Louisiana, and they actually, the president voluntarily took the vaccine, and he's also tried to volunteer the school for vaccine testing for the kids at the school.
Are you serious?
No, dead serious.
How
So,
can
like,
you can't do that for my kid?
Right, exactly. But he's trying to put them like say, hey, we'll do it, and of course, you know, the parents and stuff got to sign off on it. But I think that's such a terrible thing. It sounds so Tuskegee experiment to me. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
it does. It sounds wrong, and I think it's not coincidental that it's that school, right?
Right, like they had exactly.
Think about the black to white student ratio. Think about where they're at.
Definitely HBCU, there in New Orleans.
Take it to Georgetown.
That, exactly.
Do
And, you know, and,
Go to Harvard.
and you know,
Right.
Experiment on them.
Experiment anyway.
and you know, Xavier is one of those schools that leads. It's one of the best HBCU science schools. A lot of people leave there and go to medical school,
Mhm.
become pharmacists, become doctors,
Very
and
true.
and I think that's an easy prey.
Yeah.
To to try to we'll do it in the name of science, and I think that's just so terrible.
You know what I also think is a little ironic and maybe a little funny? Remember when, what was it, about 2 years ago, there was the outcry of the women, the white liberal women who were like, my kids will never be vaccinated. And everybody was like, you're
Oh,
a
yeah.
terrible parent.
Right.
You're a terrible parent. And now we're like, my kids are not getting the vaccine. And we're like, yeah, I get it.
Feel that way about these masks after a while?
No.
No.
Because
I
people
don't
have
mind.
died. Exactly.
At this point, I kind of feel like the mask isn't that bad, right? You know, if I need you to see my smile, I'll just be like, hey, and then just walk away.
It
I'm
depends
doing-
on what you're doing. Like the mask isn't that bad when I run into the grocery store,
Yeah,
but if I'm behind a mask for 8 hours a day,
that is, yeah.
those that work and y'all get my heart. They gotta sit behind that mask for 8 hours a day.
But, you know, speaking of masks, they're actually saying that the production for masks in America is actually down, that we are down on producing more masks. We are at a deficit again, which I think is interesting because Walgreens is now selling masks, but you can't find masks for nurses and things like that.
You can find masks pretty much anywhere now.
They're
but I-
waiting for them to be donated.
But I think also there's a difference between the N95 mask that they need and then the regular mask that we wearing around every day.
Slim Thug's selling them.
It's true.
So you-
Maybe he can get a
Go
contract.
To Uptown Beauty. Go to Uptown Beauty. They got it. Uptown Beauty is
Yeah, so I
sponsoring
think
the
it's-
Slim Thug Mask It Up kit. Okay.
Wow,
Remember,
really?
I went to a special thing for that. It definitely has tons of masks in there. The N95 is inside of there.
Yes, it is.
You can get you a whole box of cleaning stuff and everything in there for like.
I need
$100.
an XL or a double XL on that mask, man. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the beard.
So we
It's
sitting here
it's
looking
the
like
beard,
this.
6'5", I got the duct tape going across my face. I
It's
can,
the beard.
I've seen more men protecting their beard than they have their face. It's like this is not a beard mask. It's just like
but
wrapped
it's
around.
corny, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
It
put
actually-
your
And
beard,
you have to pull it down.
You got the
and then you
strap
don't get
to
all the way
it
to your
now.
nose.
Right.
So that's why I have like one of those things that pull over or whatever. But otherwise, it looks stupid.
Oh
Or
God.
maybe you need the one that comes up from the bottom. They are even
that's what I
now.
got.
They're even now making outfits
With
masks
mask
to
in
match.
it.
You know, I found a swimming suit this summer. If I had gone to urban camp, I was definitely gonna wear the snakeskin swimming suit that came with the snakeskin mask. Right? I was about to go there.
Yeah.
Several people have been making them. I've seen some. Shout out to OGM Gear. They have matching swimsuits with masks. all that
Shein
kind of
does
stuff.
now.
It's a black-owned business.
It's a
Go
soul
check
situation.
them out. The OG model on Instagram. They've got some stuff. You can get them personalized if you want to. Get your name put on that thing.
So how long do you think we're going to be in the mask?
Man, I think that this is a new way of life, whether we like it or not. At least till January.
It's new to America, but it's not new to other parts of the
Correct.
country.
There are several places who have to deal with smog and whatever else that are doing this. Any given time during different courses of the year.
I think we're going well into next year.
Well, I need my makeup to kind of catch up with my
Please,
mask.
Please, we need to find something that's waterproof and mask proof.
No,
The
seriously.
makeup that's mask proof. How about my lipstick? If I have to throw away another one of these, little
I
masks because of the
know.
lipstick,
Can't even wear the red
y'all
successfully.
Have no idea. Y'all have no idea the
So for
struggle.
all-
Your
all
beard
you-
is
And
nothing.
Ladies, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you have bad skin, stop it. I'm just saying, this is the show where you gonna find out. If your skin is breaking out directly in that position of the mask, number one, your mask is dirty. Okay?
Yeah, clean
She
it.
just
That
gonna
means
put
you
it out
need to
there.
No,
wash
seriously,
your
clean
No, I
mask,
get it.
okay?
I get it.
And you need to immediately wash your face when you get home. Letting that stuff rub into your skin all day and then trying to go home. Or how about you just not wear the makeup?
Yeah.
Do that, okay? Start working on your skin. Mine is glowing up under all this right now. I'm really happy.
I know. My second part of COVID is real nice, you
Well,
know.
doing
It's real
good.
nice.
So it's okay. You just have to know how to manage those things. And guys, pay attention. If her face just keeps staying bumpy, she might not be the one.
Dang, that's a whole nother level of
Miles is, of
hygiene.
course, saying we don't care nothing about no bumps.
I'm not saying I didn't care. I'm just saying
Oh.
I'm just learning. So
Okay.
maybe, I don't want to be staring at bumps, but maybe
Yeah,
I'll
nobody likes bumps.
notice
I'm
a bump or two.
gonna point it out.
All right.
What is that?
So we're going to move on to the protesters and Facebook allowing people on social media platforms to promote social injustice. Okay.
All right.
So yesterday, I don't know if you guys noticed, like Kim Kardashian and Mark Ruffalo, they actually protested against Instagram and Facebook yesterday because they were saying that Facebook will flag stuff that when they're putting information out there about social injustice, right? But then they'll let Trump stuff like fly all day
He is
and
the
MAGA
president.
everything.
How many times do I have to say this? He's the president. He can do what he wants to. He's running amok. It is what it is. Every president should get in there and do what they want to. That's why we elect them.
I agree,
Shut
but it's not
everything
even.
down if that's what you want to do as president. After you're elected, it is your job to clean house.
But it's not even just Trump stuff. It's just anything that's hateful, they'll let it be out, but then they'll flag everything that's like Black Lives Matter or
So you're
about
saying
like,
they're letting the right stuff go, but letting the left stuff.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
flagging the
Well,
left
that's
stuff.
horrible.
And speaking of hate, read one of the most hurtful things you could ever wish upon a person.
I'm sorry, man. I
It
didn't
was
send that to you. I didn't mean to send
It
that
sounds
to
like
you.
something Miles would send to you
Yeah,
too.
right. You know, right? But no, it was a piece on Kobe Bryant and his relationship with his daughter. And one guy said, you know what? The world needs Kobe. It should have been LeBron that died.
Wow.
And I actually had to look at it twice. I'm like,
where did you see this, Vanderbilt?
This was
I'm
actually
going to start checking your sources.
I believe it.
this was on.
No, I definitely believe
This
it.
was in the Bleacher Report, and the Bleacher Report is actually linked directly to Twitter.
Yep.
Right.
So you actually view it on Twitter, and I mean, he literally said the world needs Kobe. It should have been LeBron.
No,
Wow.
I don't. There people
That's
say
crazy.
all kind of hateful things
Yeah, that's
all
crazy.
the time. You
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Especially with with this stuff going on, and that's one thing that people aren't doing. Like, are all the people that were unjustly killed or hurt, were they great people? Of course not. Like, it's not about what kind of people they were. It's about the act and the intentions of the person that did it. It doesn't matter who or what they did.
Mm-hmm.
It
Right.
was not the police decision to make on what their lives should
Yeah.
be. And I think that's what we have to understand. You could be if I'm championing for anybody, Blake, anybody, George Floyd, anybody, I'm not championing for who they were the first, in their life. We're championing for, if we don't stop it, then you're going to do it to everybody.
Mhm.
And I was so here's the deal. Here's some sneak stuff. Somebody put me in the Black conservative group, and I just won't get out because I just feel like I'm spying, right?
Oh my gosh.
So I just
Add me to the group.
No, really, I wanna be in there.
So they had a thing about that and the Black Lives Matter and the whole deal in itself, and there was a big discussion about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a big discussion about that, and it's not about the person, man. It's just not about the person. It doesn't matter who the person is. I don't care who the person is because it goes on. So we had a discussion about it, and they were saying that this and that. And I said, let me ask you a question. They were like, this is why I should have, because they showed a black person that had killed some cops, and they were like, this is why the Black Lives Matter movement is hypocritical. And I'm like, no. I'm like,
While we're talking about that, while you're saying that, and everybody is saying, it's hypocritical, and there's two sides to every piece. We know that every single movement has people that are on the opposite side that are going to try to get you to.
But what I'm saying is, they're saying because they had some black person that killed a cop in some city, then it's okay for the cops to kill black people everywhere else.
It's not true.
And I say that's not true. And I say that the thing that bothers me that, like, the cops only want to say, well, I've dealt with black people before. I say, you've dealt with people in jeans before. You don't care everybody wears jeans. You've dealt with tall people before. You don't care everybody that's tall. Like, why is it just that it's the black people? Like, that's the only thing that, and that shows
mentally, we are still beneath them.
No, I agree with you. And that's the issue. That's why I have.
Let's also talk about this. We have just a few minutes in this first part of the show where we get everything out, and I could not let it go past Daniel Prude. Let's talk about the situation, the case in Rochester, New York, with the spit hood. They done put a whole hood on this man as he lays naked in the street. Then they tried to act like they had arrested him but let him go. Now, all these months later, because he was actually, all of this happened way back in March. We're just now getting wind and video.
It happened 2 weeks before George Floyd.
You suppressed the videos from the cop cams. Now it's all out, and y'all acting like it's no big deal. This man died. I made a promise. Here we go. We made this promise. We're going to keep on putting it in your face. We're going to keep talking about the things that matter most, okay? There was no reason for this man to die. Every time they said do something, I saw his hand go behind his back. He sat on the ground. He did. What else can you do?
But it's the same thing, and I think it is an abuse of power because there's a situation that had happened in LA County in 2016. It was a white man. He was going out of town to do some extermination work. Mm-hmm. So I guess someone in the hotel saw his extermination gun and thought it was an actual gun. So they called the cops, right? Instead of the cops coming to look and just figure out what's going on, he comes down the hall. As soon as he's coming down the hall, the cops start yelling, "Get on the floor, get on the floor." And they were like, "If you move, I'm gonna shoot you."
Oh, yeah.
But they're telling him to get in all these positions. He's doing it down to the T. He's crying. It gets to the point where he starts crying and pleading for his life. Somehow he accidentally moves. They light him up in the hallway. The cop gets to resign and gets off.
Yep.
No doubt.
I saw that.
It's the abuse of power.
It's the same with Breonna Taylor right now, right? Everybody's saying they gave her parents whatever it was, 1.2 million or 12 million.
It's not enough.
It doesn't matter. I mean, there's no such thing as enough, but the money does not excuse the fact that we have people that are getting off. Like the fact that you're with, like, it costs less. Like, you could have fired them and went on, to prosecute them would cost less than paying them $12 million. You willing to pay $12 million, but not willing to admit they were wrong. And that's the problem that we're at.
But it's just like we talked about, and I'm gonna be real brief. We talked about, these videos and things are released to evoke a certain type of emotion, but then you turn right back around and now you have a video of cops getting shot or whatever the case may be. It's just a vicious cycle that I just don't know how we're gonna do.
Well, we definitely need to break it, and we need to go to break. Y'all, I'm simply Dr. Neal, and when we get back, we got something real special for you. We got T2 and Cocaine Carter in the building to tell us all about their new hit single.
We've been out of control since we got hit back in March 2020. Mortality rates keep climbing. Infection rates go up and down and then back up again. How long will this go on? No clear answer. Will a vaccine even be effective as this virus continues to spread and to mutate? No clear answers there either. I'm a trained nutritionist, herbologist, personal trainer, behavior modification and stress sciences expert. I'm also a COVID-19 and pneumonia survivor. I've watched the continuous wall-to-wall news coverage, and while yes, wearing a mask and social distancing are crucial now, you're not being given important tools that you need in order to fortify your first line of defense, your best line of defense, which is your own immune system. What's going on here? There are simple, affordable, and natural ways to help build your immune system to fight any virus or bacteria now, and it starts inside of you. That's why I need to invite you to join me for Beyond the Mask, an intimate talk about vital ways to immediately begin boosting your immune system. Are you worried about the potentials of a second wave? Are you concerned now that your immune system may not be strong enough? Let me show you now the changes that will allow you to optimize it. Let me show you how to maximize your exercise benefits in a 12-minute routine that you'll do every other day to easily increase your metabolism, strengthen your respiratory and immune systems, and give you better circulation throughout your body. Listen, sugar feeds both bacteria and viruses. Let me show you ways to kick that sugar addiction now and to get some weight off. Let me share with you keys to better nutrition that boosts your immune system. We are all under too much stress, and stress weakens your immune system. It single-handedly leaves you vulnerable to all kinds of health issues and infections because stress reduces your immune cell numbers and their ability to function. Let me show you tools that you'll easily integrate into your daily life now to naturally reduce your stress cortisol response. I also want you to know about some nutritional supplements that have been shown to naturally improve your immune system and your overall health. Since January, there have been over 700 studies released worldwide on the relationship between COVID-19 and vitamin D3 deficiency. You need to know why. You want to improve your own immune defenses now, want to take back your control? Sign up today for Beyond the Mask and join me as I give you information and tools to easily get you back on track towards a healthier overall immune system now.
All right, y'all, and we are back in the building. It's the I'm Just Live crew. We are at 415 West Great Midtown Bar and Grill. I got my girl,
Simply Dr. Neal in the building. Wake up!
And we got some special guests in the building, all right? I'm not gonna introduce them. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, all right?
We ain't doing that on this show.
We ain't gonna do it?
Hey, everybody, guess what? We got good coke in the building.
Man,
Good coke in the building. Best duo since the Splash Brothers, you know what I'm saying? So we the Splash Brothers, man.
We really hooping, but we rapping though right now.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we really hoop.
Jumping out the gym.
Hey, neither one of us knew where to go after that. Okay. All right, so everybody tell us where you hail from and what it is you do. Like, how did you get started in the music industry? We'll start over here. We'll just keep starting on that way and bring ourselves this way.
Man, you know, I'm born in the H, raised in Dallas, Texas, though. So I started rapping way back. Wait, we just gonna say that right there.
You can't be that old now. You talking about way back. You gotta give me some. Let me see what you talking
What that boy say back in 99.
Okay.
That was the year.
99.
Okay, and how about you?
I mean, I've been in the game since a little grasshopper.
Okay.
But I got into the game at 13
Okay.
and started really rapping, putting my music on wax. I'm from H-Town, Dead End, Texas. You hear me?
Okay.
I know how you do it. Yes, sir.
Rep it then.
So how did y'all actually link up?
On a studio session.
Okay.
I was working on a project, man, and I had just got out of the penitentiary.
My boy was on house arrest too.
Yeah, I snuck out.
Yeah.
And
You
I
still
needed
came with the band on.
man, I had the band in the box. So man, I needed somewhere to record and I ain't had nowhere to go. So my wife, she was like, man, I know a studio. I called his uncle. I ain't know I was going to meet you too though. I just was going to rap. Okay. And then when he walked up to the door, I was like, ain't this about it? And it's been in since then though. Okay. Like we've been locked in since then.
Off and things worked out. Y'all started making these good songs. You got good music, you know, because there's more than one. But we're gonna let y'all hear a little bit of one. Explain to us a little bit about this project.
What the Locked In?
You want to do Locked In, or you gonna do what's the?
Oh, you want to talk about Sneak Peek?
Let's talk about Sneak Peek a little bit.
All right, Sneak Peek, man.
Where
That's
were
like
your headspace on that when y'all put that one together?
I mean, it was like a compilation to come together, like, you know what I'm saying, of people from different genres. So you got a strip club DJ, you got a
radio personality.
You know what I'm saying? You got Biggie Smiles over
Y'all
there.
didn't have the best radio personality, you know. But anyway.
No, we understand. But
that's what we got. Okay, so listen, you're in the headspace, and we're talking about, you know, strip club bangers. Let's talk about that, because when you put it in a strip club, that's normally one of the places that can break a song. Because, you know, I'm always talking about the business side of stuff. Why did you decide to incorporate that piece?
Because that's what they doing.
Because that's what they're doing.
And then to the song, that's gonna make you do that too anyway, though. The song gonna make you do that though anyway.
Okay, it's gonna make you do that. It's gonna make you clap something.
Yeah, that's gonna make you do that. It's gonna make you bust it all the way down.
Man, you like that, don't you?
It's gonna make you grab your
toes.
toes.
It's gonna make you bob your head, because I was telling my man here, you know, I got a 17-year-old, you know, and I actually play the music when I get it, and my son did like this.
Like,
it was like,
who got that?
Daddy, who that is?
Yeah,
I'm
like, it's more on the player vibe. You feel me?
Yeah.
We ain't too crunk. We ain't killing everybody. We play it. We in the club. We play it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we like a player. Right?
So they was definitely jamming playing the 2K, so y'all official.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so tell everybody a little bit about what the song is about, and then we're gonna jump into that new music, okay? Because you know I like to play y'all a little new, and y'all can tell me in the comments right now when you get ready to play the song. Immediately comment on whether or not you like the song and what about it you liked. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the song. Like, what is it about?
Man, it's really about hopping out on your best issues. You know, I don't know if you can cuss on here, but you know what I'm saying? You know, just popping your best issues, you know, pulling up to the club, you know, they going insane. You hopping out, you looking how you looking, you know what I'm saying? You looking like it, talking like it. Yeah, you know, when we put it all on, so we ain't got it all on, but when we put it all on, though, yeah.
Put it all on.
Yeah, you got to put it all on. Yeah.
Okay, so we are about to play that music for you right now, so make sure you keep it locked right here to the Edge Radio Network.
Ripping and running.
Perfect.
Case the producer.
Yeah.
New drill, yeah. In the morning, counting chips, ayy. Iced out wrist, yeah. Round the world, taking trips, ayy. She wanna get in the VIP, she wanna take a little sip. Said that she wanna be part of the team, watching the game and flip. Drowning with the wave when I park, the whip. All them go insane when I park, the whip. All this ice be shining in the dark, that's it. See the club going crazy when I park, the whip.
Hopping out on my bitch, fresh kicks, yes fit, young guns and players. First lady, wide up, whole set, stay lit. Section straight thick, standing out on the couch, I don't won't say nothing. Cause we in here popping them bottles, and it's bigger than Christopher Wallace. Boy, you can't knock us off this way. Go around drown if you can't sway. Yo, bitch with us, she can't behave. Because with you, she felt the tang.
I'm on my fourth chain. Got them paranoid. VVS is dancing in them stones. Got them hating, boy. I'm the topic of discussion like you didn't know. I heard them plotting, but I never heard they hit him, no. Don't follow the drip if you can't swim. Don't go jumping in that water. You ain't on it like them now. Pay attention to how the money they spending. No exaggeration, but we the business.
Yeah. New drill, yeah. In the morning, counting chips, ayy. Iced out wrist, yeah. Round the world, taking trips, ayy. She wanna get in the VIP, she wanna take a little sip. Said that she wanna be part of the team, watching the game and flip. Drowning with the wave when I park, the whip. All them go insane when I park, the whip. All this ice be shining in the dark, that's it. See the club going crazy when I park, the whip.
Riding around in that black whip with the top missing and a bag. Coolest nigga you done ever seen. Yeah, I know your head. I missed the wide up straight out of left field. I been down before, you know how that feel. You little goof, cause y'all better chill. Cause my pocket still on the field. Fresh flow, yeah, y'all know exactly how this shit about to go. I done walked in with a bankroll, took it the main and the side. Keep a hot 9 and some bad bitches. Yo, bitch, me, mine, tough titty. Flies, everywhere I go. When I hit my dance, looking like Diddy.
Y'all ain't ready for the photo Chevy. Hard top drop with a peanut butter belly. Lamborghini doors with a suicide back and the candy paint covered all over like jelly. First in the streets and the first of the month. Pressure rolled up in the Garvega. Redhead chick in the game with a punt. Lows get behind, she gon' tuck in the tuck too. Big boy downs with a VVS smile. Rubber band nitro ain't seen in a while. Pointers in the ear with a blink in a while. Stacks in the pocket, she work for me now. Pimpin' ain't dead, these niggas just loud. Scared to get money, she cashing me out. Cash at Pimpin' make the game so proud. Bugatti in the front, sucker throwin' your towel.
New drill, yeah. In the morning, counting chips, ayy. Iced out wrist, yeah. Round the world, taking trips, ayy. She wanna get in the VIP, she wanna take a little sip. Said that she wanna be part of the team, watching the game and flip. Drowning with the wave when I park, the whip. All them go insane when I park, the whip. All this ice be shining in the dark, that's it. See the club going crazy when I park, the whip. I park the whip.
Case the producer.
Yes. You know I love me some new music, especially when it's popping. You heard me? Everybody right now, post your comments for what you think about the song. We would love to hear what you have to say. Tell everybody where they can follow y'all on social media real quick.
Hey, you can follow me at Good Coke on IG, Good Coke on Facebook, Cocaine Carter on Facebook.
You just got it all going on, don't you? All the coke, and coke.
Yeah, we got Spaz Brothers on IG. T2_ yes sir.
Okay.
Brother Spaz on Twitter.
Oh,
yeah, you know.
We'll have to get that together. Everybody, we'll be right back. I hope that you enjoyed the music, and we'll talk to you in just a little bit.
Yeah, this is a whole
And we're back with Athletes United Experience on Edge Radio, and where truth still matters. As a side note to our viewers, the Art and Jazz Fest voter registration drive, and as we talked about this earlier, will be held right here at the Midtown Bar and Grill, September 26th, beginning at 4 p.m. That is the Art Jazz Fest voter registration drive. So come on out, prepare to complete your civic duty, and vote your consciousness. Okay. As we broke, we're talking to Dr. Crystal Mark here, and she had
The Natural Nation Network is really about taking control of your health physically, spiritually, emotionally, even intellectually, because there's so much out there in misinformation. There's a lot of people now that are suffering from all sorts of diseases that they really wouldn't have to suffer for if they had better information. And that's what we're here to do. Provide information that can save lives.
The mind and the body are totally connected.
Health can be really serious, and sometimes we just have to lighten it up a little bit while we're still providing substantive information.
And my sort of mantra on the salsa dance floor is kind of similar. I tell somebody, if you make a mistake twice, it becomes a move. Okay?
Tune into Natural Nation every Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Simply Got Tamil here live from Midtown Bar and Grill at 415 West Gray. If you'd like to be a part of our live studio audience, please make sure that you come on down. Listen, everybody, we got Good Coat here in the building. We've talked all about it. You heard the music. You know that it was live. You know that it was lit. Now they're going to tell us where you can come and see them live. They also brought me some little gifts. Look at these. Ooh, I can't wait to open that up and see what's in there.
Pressure, man.
So we got a little sneak peek.
He's definitely masked up. They're keeping it safe. So where is the next event or thing that's going to be going on with you guys?
I be getting it mixed up.
All right, so we gonna let my man.
Nah, bro. I'm high right now, bro. We got it with Alabama, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. We on Oklahoma the 24th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we got Dallas on the 28th.
28th. We got video shoot for Sneak Peek on the 3rd of October.
That's my birthday month.
The 4th of October, we shooting Foreign Dreams. Okay. So we got a whole lot of work going, like a whole lot of work.
They getting serious. They going to the
So like they say, they ripping and running.
They ripping and running. Everybody make sure that you check them out. We are so happy that you guys had a chance to stop by with us this morning.
I'm glad and thankful for y'all having us though. And then 8:30 in the morning is like a job. So when you get, when you really tune in and you lock in, it don't matter what time you get up and go and handle your business. You just
tell them about their business. Tell them about how the business go.
Man.
You got to do and be where the people say be.
Rip and run, man.
Okay, yay. Okay, so listen to me. This is the next thing that I want to ask. Where are we trying to take this thing? And then we're going to leave it at that, okay? Where are we trying to take this thing? Because we got the music, you got the work ethic. Where are we trying to go with it?
Man, we really ain't got no ceiling.
Oh, no ceilings.
Ain't no ceilings, man. Like
girls at the club.
I want
keep going up and up and up.
Yeah. The goal is to have y'all singing this 20 years from now, man.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Longevity.
Okay. Okay, that sounds like a good answer to me. Well, thank you so much again for coming in on today. You got something bad?
Nah, I'm just looking forward to more great music, good projects.
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming, man.
It's coming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you check them out. Remember where to find them on social media at Good Coke, correct?
IG, yeah.
On Instagram.
Hey, Good Coke with K's, all K's, all K's.
All right, we're going to go to a break just for a second so we can pop Miles and Hey Charlie back in, and we'll talk to y'all in a second.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters. When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
This is former Rocket Robert Reed.
This is Mel Jewell of Athletes United.
And we want to talk to you about our new program and podcast. We're talking about former athletes who are doing a lot of things in the community.
Various athletes in various sports. Swimming, track, soccer, football, baseball, you name it.
Former and current athletes here in the greater Houston area.
All promoting wellness, health. All promoting that which makes us all better.
Of Edge Radio, truth still matters.
Everybody got started.
Everyone was like,
we was like, whoa.
I think we're still recovering from the good coke.
yes, delayed reactions.
I think that's still.
Yo, welcome back to our regularly scheduled program.
Right?
That was too much fun. Anyway, we're gonna move on, and it is time for us to do our sports update.
Oh,
Miles, what you got for us today?
Yo, let's get it, man. First and foremost, I think I'm gonna go right into it, bro.
Let's get into it.
What you about to say?
Yo, the biggest choke job in basketball recent history, bro.
It wasn't a choke job.
Why not?
Why wasn't it a choke job?
Denver was the better team, dog.
So honestly, I agree with you. Denver was a better team, but since the beginning, when they signed Kawhi and Paul, it was, hey, this is the duo, this is the squad. They finna win. They finna gonna take the Lakers out. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
And then,
but what happened was the Clippers didn't focus on the team in front of them.
No, agreed.
They brought into it's gonna be the battle of LA. And that's literally what happened.
You gotta get to the battle first, though, bro.
You gotta get to the battle.
But the reason I say it's a choke job, they were up 3-1, 3 games to 1. You were up. You also had leads in all 3 games in the third and fourth quarter. 16-point, 19-point, 12-point leads, not 2-point leads. And he's supposed to be that guy. Kawhi's supposed to be that guy. Remember, he's
Kawhi is that guy.
The claw. He's that guy.
That boy's in the claw.
But even that guy needs the sword. Where was Patrick Beverly? Where was Montrezl Harrell? He beat on his chest. Where was
Lou Williams?
Where's Sweet Lou at?
Where was quiet though?
Eating wings.
Was quiet. Kawhi went 0 for the fourth quarter.
When he made that block with his fingertip, he was done after that.
I was like a week ago. That didn't count.
It was done after.
So so definitely, on the recap, we definitely start off with that. I think that was the biggest news. So we definitely have Lakers, Denver going in on one side. I've already started on the side with Boston and Miami, which I think is a great series. I think Miami stepped up and they're going to show that they're hard and their tenacity and how hard
Miami in 6.
They some dogs, man.
That's my squad.
Yo, no doubt. So also, football started this weekend. How did that go for you guys?
I don't want to talk about that. So we talk.
I guess we talk about Cowboy fans are. No, we don't want to talk about that.
We definitely don't want to talk about that.
No.
We talked about that the other day.
No, I mean, I'm not salty about it. I just need us to step up. You know who I'm actually interested in watching the Saints this year. Like for real. Like, and I don't
Michael
really.
Thomas just got hurt, but he should be back sometime in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take a couple of weeks off. I honestly, and this is not because I'm from there, because everybody knows that I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I really feel like
stage with 3 Cowboys fans.
You are.
Yeah. But I really feel.
Okay, the audience is getting rowdy.
Anthony.
Someone just booed us.
Say his name.
My bad. I really feel that's my guy. I really feel like this is the same shit. I do.
There,
I feel
yeah.
like this is their year.
I'm really eager to watch, honestly, and I'm not a fan of theirs, but I'm ready to see what happens in New England. Like, I really want to see what Cam does in New England. Well, over there with Belichick, over there with Josh Robinson, like seeing how they handle that. I think
they're gonna be fine, to be honest with you.
This is the first year for me in 30 years I haven't had a football team to cheer for. I have denounced my Texan fandomship.
You should.
I finally went
As you should. As you should.
I'm sitting here with no team.
That's breaking news.
No, for real, I denounced it. Like I'm done with it. So I literally have no team to root for. I'm a fan free agent. If anybody cares, which nobody does, but I'm a fan free agent. So
I'll tell Jerry to pull you
cut through teams.
Jared, it would never be a Cowboy fan. You understand that? They'd have to be 35 teams that I go through first before, and there's only 32 teams in the league. So
speaking of the Cowboys, our old coach is doing some things up in
losing. Okay.
I think this goes back to my argument when I talk about coaching matters, especially when it comes to football. In football, coaching definitely matters.
Definitely matters in football. But we do have one more sports take, but we're not going to hit it. We're going to wait because I'm going to let Tanil have it on that touchy subject. We got some basketball, women basketball to talk about, but we won't do it until the touchy subject.
Right. So that's the thing. So we've got that sports thing, but also I see here the NCAA men and women's college basketball
Starts
November
up
the
in
25th.
November. Some of them.
Okay. Some of them.
Yeah.
Some conferences aren't playing. The Big Ten did just announce that they are going to play, but they're not going to start until the fall, until the spring to actually start playing. So
To do sports.
To do sports.
I'm glad that y'all are keeping the children safe. Let's say that because they don't know how to do it because clearly they still partying. And
I will
fun.
say this though. No, I will say this though. So college football has started up, and when they were talking about should they play or should they not, Trevor Lawrence is the quarterback for Clemson, who's like probably one of the best college football players in the country. And Trevor said, him and his teammates, and knowing his teammates, are the most disciplined during football season. Okay. So letting them play during this time is what keeps them out of the environment to be exposed. Also, it's going to keep them, like, they're going to wear their masks, and if they get infected or whatever, they're not going to be able to play. They're going to protect themselves even more. And I kind of agree with that. The only problem is that you have with the college sports is that unlike professional sports, the NCAA can mandate a protocol for every college. So it's up to the colleges on what their protocol is, how often they check. One college can check twice a week. One college might check for once a month. So you expose. So if I go play against a school, let's say your school check twice a week, we know we all good. They ain't checked in a month.
Yeah.
I may be exposed to what they're doing.
Yeah.
And that's the only issue they have.
But can't that be brought before the board of governors that they can come together on a
No, you can't. Because
Okay.
they aren't governed. Even though they play in the NCAA,
right,
they aren't governed by the NCAA on their protocol.
So it's
and things on
everybody's
campus.
individual choice on what
Right.
school's going to play, what school's not going to play, this, that, and the other. It's an individual choice from the president.
Right.
Don't really agree with that. But
Right.
The closest you could do is if conference, say the Big Ten or the Pac-12, but they all decide to do one thing, and you might be able to get that done. But the NCAA board or NCAA across the board is not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Right.
All right, let's keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen. We got some TV and movies to talk about. Y'all know I love doing movie reviews and TV reviews. I like watching a little something good on the boob tube, as they call it.
The boob tube.
Remember they used to call it the
She
boob
pulled
tube?
that from the archives.
I
the
did.
boob
I
tube.
had
Yeah,
to
you
use
did.
that. The
Yeah,
boob
you pulled
tube.
that
They
one.
said that it makes you dumb and stupid. You remember that. So the first thing that we're gonna bring up, we're gonna talk about Lionsgate. Charlie, you want to go in with that?
Well, movie production is actually getting ready to go up. So Lionsgate and Stars.
Because it has been stagnant. Let's
Yeah,
say that again. I told y'all I've been having a hard time trying to find something to watch.
Well, you won't have too much longer waiting for something to watch
It
because
has.
Lionsgate and Stars have actually started picking up their production again. I think what people needed to see is someone do it first. And so since Tyler Perry decided he wants to take the leap of faith and be like, well, we can make this happen.
Right.
Everybody's like, well, as long as they're shooting safely, they're testing constantly, they are getting ready to start production. They're going to start doing more production on what I'm call it Ghost 2, the
Okay. Yeah.
playbook or whatever.
Yeah.
And then a
Have
few
you seen
other.
it? It's out.
Oh,
It's
it's
good.
good.
It's great.
good.
We talked
Right.
about that as well.
Still need to catch up on it. Still haven't
Tuesday.
watched it. Still haven't watched it. Michael Byrne said, as long as we can shoot product safely, we're going to shoot as much good product as possible. So I think what they're going to do is just keep everybody on set for like
This goes back
as long
to
as
what
they
Miles-
can.
Create a bubble.
This goes back to what
Basically.
Miles has been saying from the beginning. The world is going to teach us how to live with this.
No doubt.
Period. We are going to have to continue wearing these masks. We're going to have to continue being safe, staying with our families, getting to know those people in your house or those people that you work with. I think that there is going to be more bubble situations when it comes to stuff like this because the bubble is working.
Well, and not just creating a bubble situation, but from someone who's actually filming a movie right now and about to start another production, we actually built a budget in for safety. We have masks, spray. We have the temperature, testers. We have all of that. We actually had to put a budget together just for that. And let's just say the four of us were filming one particular set. That's all that's going to be on set that day. That's it. Everybody else stay at home. We're gonna film
Maybe
that.
one PA.
One PA.
Okay, so
right,
when
exactly.
it comes to love stories and whatever else, let's talk about the close contact stuff. How do you suggest they handle that? There needs to be kissing and stuff in movies for us to feel the emotion.
Just have make sure those two people check before they get on the scene.
I ain't kissing nobody. That's why I don't get the big.
You sound like Janet Jackson on Poetic Justice. Remember she made she requested they give Tupac an AIDS test because she
Prior
was
to.
prior
Because
to.
she knew he was himself.
Whatever, she was over there dating all kind
I
of.
was about to say she is the freak
Like, come on, man, you was dating
of the
Janet.
century.
Oh my God, leave Janet alone.
Have you
But
heard
know,
Janet's music?
Yes, I have.
Didn't they
Okay.
have? But back to the subject. I just saw a movie that's coming out. It was all they with Issa Rae in it actually. That's
Mhm.
all virtual.
All
So
virtual.
the whole movie was shot on virtually
Yeah,
on
green
their
screen.
computers and stuff.
Yeah.
So like they
Yeah.
did everything.
Oh wow!
And they're going to be
Everybody
shooting more
shot
of
from
that.
home, like nobody left their house. Everybody shot from
Now
house and made
that's going to be an interesting watch.
Yeah.
definitely that. So a lot of stuff is gonna be different. Tyler Perry did we do like 4 episodes in a day or 4 in a week or something. I forgot what it was.
I think they were doing like 2-week shooting sequences. So like they'd be on for 2 weeks and they get to go home and then the next show would come on.
Yeah, he's shooting a ton. They're shooting tons in a day. They're shooting a lot more in a day than normal.
Speaking of movie reviews, next Tuesday, make sure that you tune in because we will be talking about Antebellum. You know, everybody has been talking about this. The preview, or what do you call it? The trailer looks amazing.
And I love Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe
She's
is
so slept on.
phenomenal, and she's so beautiful,
She's
and I
gorgeous,
just cannot
girl.
wait for her to
And
capture
so
baby.
talented.
She's so
She
wait to
is
be
she is black girl
captivated.
magic.
Oh, she is so. I love
So
Janelle
we will be
Monáe.
talking about that on next
She
Tuesday.
mean, I
So
love
make
you
sure
back,
that you
but-
tune in for that.
I love Janelle Monáe.
She
Janelle,
loves
I love
everybody.
you.
You know, she put that out there.
No,
that
she does. She loves
That's
everybody.
the kind of love I'm talking about.
You
I
know,
just
she
love
does
you back,
everybody.
Janelle. Janelle, love me back.
Love me back.
Love
Janelle.
him. Love him back. And be my best friend, please.
Saying.
I love her so much.
I love Janelle. And you can keep your girlfriend. It's fine.
Or boyfriend, whatever she's feeling in the moment.
Whatever she's in the moment. Like I just want to be in the moment, one of the moments. I don't care. I got to be in all the moments. Just give me one of the moments. Maybe two.
Miles
Just a
is-
moment in time.
Miles is shooting his shot.
Janelle, I'm here, Janelle. I'm here.
That is
Okay,
hilarious.
so let's move on to New York Virtual Comic Con. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have never been to a Comic Con,
Yo.
this is one of those things that you need to drop by. I'm surprised that they're allowing this to go on, you know, since they canceled Halloween, even though you're wearing a mask during Halloween. They said no door to door this year. Comic-Con is still very masked up.
Yep.
But they like plays.
But they're actually-
Comic-Con is though, right?
Exactly.
But Comic Con this year is actually going to be virtual. So this is the first virtual Comic Con that they've ever. That's what I'm saying. This is the first virtual Comic Con. New York Comic Con is going to be virtual. So they're going to have an online marketplace. They're going to have all their panels online. I don't know how this is going to be because, like you said, the experience is about dressing up, being there with people,
Taking
you
pictures
know,
with people. That's what the fun of it is.
Meeting your
Because
favorites,
You see your
yeah.
other characters that you know and love, and you can get in there and you can be your person in the scene, and they can be the other people around you. So,
Well, I think
This
they're
is
gonna.
gonna make it
I
very
think they're gonna
different.
have some wrinkles as far as being able to put people in certain
you put that.
situations. But I mean, Comic Con is just so big. It's just so huge.
They couldn't
people
let it
gonna
go.
and people gonna support it regardless.
Yeah.
Or not.
No,
I
no,
think-
I'm not a Comic Con type person.
Yeah.
Not my thing. But I know the people that I do know do it. Like
It's huge.
That's everything for them.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's for weirdos?
No, not at all.
That's just
No,
their
no,
thing.
That's this
yeah,
thing. I've
that's their
never
thing.
been that guy, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
definitely not weirdos. But I know that that's their
just
time.
saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's their
because
time.
they get to talk about all the stories, like the Marvel fans and
Mhm.
people like that. Your favorite
You know, when I really got
superheroes. They're
interested, let me say this was when what was the name of that movie with the blue characters?
Avatar.
Came out, and I found out through Comic-Con that was an actual, like, they had put together that entire language.
No,
prior
he
to-
did his thing.
and
It
I
took him
found
what
that out
10
through-
years to create that.
Can you believe that?
He created a brand new language. Like he had a linguistics coach come in and make it like
Make the
Avatar
language
was
for the
bananas.
movie. So stuff like that is the things that you find out at Comic-Con that you would never know, but these people have gone and researched and found out all the interesting details to talk about while they're there with other,
And I
fans.
respect the heck out of it. Like I respect the fact that you can get outside of this whack world that we live in, create
Tap
a
out.
world that for yourself to have, enjoy, and do as much as fun as you want to. And anybody say they're a weirdo, man, they need to get on with their life. They're weirdos because they just want to sit here and live in a world they're mad at. If you can create a space to live and enjoy whatever your space is, enjoy your space because we are forced to do a lot of things we don't want to do and like and spend 8 hours and play people we can't stand. So whether it be Comic-Con or creating your own podcast, your own show, your own whatever, like go do what you do, enjoy yourself.
Y'all
'cause
know
you earn
I
the
am
right.
definitely a fan of dressing up. We dress up for birthdays. We
I
dress
think
up
I'm too big to be dressing up for folks, but what do you
mean?
Cause man, I don't know.
There's Mr. Incredible.
I'm not big like that. I'm just big. I'm not like
just saying, there's
muscular
different
big.
things that you can do. There's so many guys that
I'd be like a tall version of like.
you could be what the Juggernaut from what was that movie when the people were running through there?
Y'all remember that? Did y'all ever see the YouTube thing where the guy like redid the whole Juggernaut thing? Like I'm the Juggernaut bitch.
Yeah,
I seen that.
I
Remember
saw
that?
that. I saw that back in the day.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, anyway, y'all, there are some interesting things coming. Make sure that you pay attention because lots of stuff is going to be coming to a screen near you.
Can somebody
And
go as
Antidote
Cardi B?
is one of those.
I go as Offset.
You said, oh God, y'all, we said that we weren't going to discuss this again.
Somebody want to donate their kid, we get culture.
How many times? How many times are we going to apply for the divorce?
Many times she won't, yo. I think she's earned the right to. To be honest with you, I'm more upset.
I would have left the first
with
time.
Offset. I
If it
agree.
got that
I'm
bad.
upset with Offset too.
I'm upset. Offset, bro. Let me tell you something. I know Janelle wasn't watching, so I know Offset may be watching. Tell you Offset. There's somebody to pay attention to. We all need role models.
Okay.
His name is Stedman.
Wow.
All right?
Oh, yes.
Like, why can't you just chill? You got the spot, bro. And it's not like you got the spot with like a terrible chick. Like, I'm not telling anybody don't be somewhere you don't want to be because of money. I'll never tell it to anybody. Like, that's not the case. But if you really feel it, maybe you don't really feel it. Maybe you don't know. But that's a great spot.
But y'all, we also don't know how much she was allowing in the beginning when she was trying to, rope him in, because everybody's doing a little roping on both ends. So
She
we
did
don't
some
know
stuff.
what she was
I watched the
allowing.
interview.
We don't know what she was
I
allowing
watched the interview.
specifically to happen. And so now you can't try to cut the brother off just because y'all got married. Like if he was doing all that stuff before and you were saying that it was okay, it should be okay now.
But when they went to counseling and tried to get help after the first time he cheated, didn't you reestablish your rules?
He didn't want to change.
Are you not allowed to come back to the drawing board?
He just agreed to
here's
whatever
the
he
deal.
needed to agree to get past.
That's what I want to know.
I'm just saying.
I think we're always allowed to come back to the drawing board. I think what happens is a lot of times people go back to the drawing board without letting their partner know they went back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Know
they
what
get
you're
feelings
dealing
that
with.
change.
Communication.
And they don't tell them, or they think that it should be understood because I understand it, right? And I think that's an issue that comes about. Communication happens. But I think how many times they didn't done this? So I think there's been some communication about what she wants and what she doesn't, what she's willing to deal with and what she's not. Cardi knows she can always find another Offset.
No, what the problem was, she said she don't cook, she don't clean, but she got that ring. Your side chick cook and clean, I can promise you that.
It don't matter if she cook or clean or not. I'm here to tell you, it don't matter what you do. If you don't want to be there, ain't gonna be there. You can cook, clean, had a wop, do whatever. Drop a million records. It don't matter. If you don't want to be there, he ain't gonna be there.
That is very true.
With the baby or not, this is sad, y'all. But please, 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 ladies and gentlemen, in the real world, I'm gonna need y'all to know what you're dealing with because things change every single day. I think Cardi has found that out, and I think Offset has found it out too. We hope they pull it together for the kid. That's what I'm gonna say. Pull it together for the kid.
For the children?
For the children.
Nah, you don't stay
okay.
close to a kid.
I'm not saying stay. I'm saying pull it
Work
together as
together.
in work together and be able to
Co-parent,
do
be
things. Because I have a feeling that Cardi can probably get a little. You ain't gonna see this and you're not gonna do that. But we'll be right back after this break. Our friends with Benny's, I got something for you. You gotta make sure that you sign up. Make sure you're following the I'm Just Saying page. I got something for you to win. We'll be right back.
Well, hello out there. Hey, my name is Dwayne Hines with Real Talk Real Estate, along with my sidekick, Damian Hughes. Hey, and we are the Double D's of real estate. So look, if you're out there and you've been interested in owning a home, but you've been getting run around and you don't know how the process goes, hey, dial the number on the bottom of your screen. Give us a call. Get some real talk, real solutions on all your real estate concerns. We are the Double D's of real estate.
Be sure to catch us every Wednesday on Edge Radio at 11:30 for Real Talk Real Estate. D. Hines, Damian Hughes, the Double D's.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition. Liftoff.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
I'm trying not to lose my head.
Hey, this is the Talk About Unity show where I bring the talk.
And I bring the unity.
And together we talk about unity. Unity is what matters.
Come on.
And right now in our country, that's what we've got to do. So we do that here at Talk About Unity on the Edge Radio Network. Be with us every week.
It's going to be awesome. It always is. And I tell you what, the more we seek first to understand, then be understood, we make progress.
And we like to do that. And that's why everybody's on the brink. We love what we do at Edge Radio because everybody's on the edge. We bring them back from the edge and we bring the unity. So we're just glad to Edge Radio Network every Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Talk about unity because here at Edge Radio Network, truth still matters.
When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
What was that?
Yo.
Hey,
These two are like.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is part of school.
This is virtual learning in full effect.
At its finest.
We're starting communications very early.
Yes, very early.
When y'all wonder what's happening when we're on commercial and we're behind the scenes, you now know.
You now know.
We're playing
All kind of
with kids.
foolery.
Nothing special, just foolery with children.
Well, America, welcome back to I'm Just Saying. I'm simply Dot Tennille, and I have the I'm Just Saying cast members with me. I am Miles Anthony. We have I am Vanderbilt. And hey, Charlie. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We have a gift for our friends with benefits. We need each of you. So all you have to do to enter to win is become one of our friends with benefits.
Yes.
Go on
Friends
I'm
and
Just
bennies.
Saying
Friends and
live.
bennies.
Like the page and then tag 5 friends. It's too easy.
I'm just saying.
Go check the prices. It's worth your while.
It's really worth it.
We're going to keep it moving. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to discuss Tennille's touchy subjects.
Yes.
Right? Is that what we decided to do? I think that's what we decided to do.
That's what
I
we-
might,
It's
I
done
might
now.
be wrong.
Yeah.
Done now, whether we decided or not.
Yeah, let's
You
be
did
going.
it. So let's go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know that you probably have seen in the news that WNBA star Maya Moore has decided to marry the man that she helped free from prison.
Jonathan Irons.
Normally, I wouldn't have an issue with this. You know, there's nothing wrong with giving a fella a second chance, if you know what I mean.
And a third and a
But
fourth.
they
and a
met
fifth.
for the very first time when Maya was at the young age of 18.
18.
18 years
And doing
old,
my math,
okay?
he was 26 when she was 18.
He was 26 and he was incarcerated.
Right.
Let's just say this.
He's been incarcerated since he was 16 years old.
Yeah, he's been there for a while, so I'm sure he's
So-
learned a couple of tricks. He survived.
Hold on, I'm
Well,
not gonna
their
say
family-
incarceration. I think the tricks. So I'm gonna say this. So he's been there since he was 16 for a crime he did not commit. Before we
not
get
commit.
to this part of the story, let's say it is a wonderful thing that he got out. He did 23 years for a crime he did not commit. That he went into prison when he was 16 years old. Let's not let that part of the story go. That the injustices and the mass incarceration and prosecuting people and putting them away for
So
things
he
they didn't
is
commit.
very much a regular
No,
guy.
he's-
That's
he's
what
a
we're
guy.
trying to say. That
No,
he's a regular
it's
guy.
fine.
We don't know what else he may have done. We're just talking about this specific instance right here. That's what we're
Right.
talking about.
So at 18 years old, she joined the program to learn more about those, incorrect incarcerations. Of course, she knew she was a top basketball player in the country. She was going to have a platform one day to use it. So it was a thing that she got very interested in. He became one of the people that she got to know, met him, started some type of ministry program, started some type of, communication. I would say communication.
So
right?
here's the touchy subject, though. Here's the touchy subject. As a parent, ladies and gentlemen out there, I want to see your comments right now. As a parent, would you be okay in knowing that they met at this early age and then fostered a relationship with the age difference?
Well, actually, the family introduced them. So it was through the program.
But with the thought of this in place, right?
Yeah, but it was over time that they started to develop some type of relationship with one another. So I don't think he went I don't personally think that he went baiting for her. I do believe that she had some compassion for him, which allowed her to open up her heart to him. So that's kind of where it started now.
I will say this. I'm not the type of person. I don't know. Nobody knows what happened on that side of it.
Right.
I can't judge and I can't make a decision. I can't say he baited her.
I'm just saying, and you can give your opinion.
My opinion is this. I think anytime a guy's 26 and she's 18, it's
18.
a chance of
Use the
mental
word.
manipulation.
Manipulation.
Because just by the nature, I know people gonna get mad at me. Women are receivers in the relationship process, and women are going by what you say. If they're interested in you, they're going by what you say. And if you already have that 10-year, 8-year head start, it's very easy to get a woman to believe. Not even a woman, a little girl, like 18 years old is a girl.
You're really, really quiet.
Yeah, I'm letting everybody speak before I say what I gotta say.
So hold on, before we get to the rest of it, understand that what happened. So the rest of the story was 3 years ago. She had been fighting. She started a program to fight advocacy for these type of things.
Right.
But she decided to sit out of WNBA basketball until he was released. She missed 2 complete years of basketball. No checks, no basketball, no playing until he was released from prison.
Maya's not just any player, though.
No, she's not just any player.
Maya is like
this
a
is
Dwyane
LeBron
yeah.
James sitting out saying, I'm not going to play until you release somebody. So it was not just like some random player. She's probably one of the best, if not the best basketball player in WNBA.
This was true sacrifice, ladies and
Made a humongous sacrifice. I think that's a huge part of the story. Because for me, the advocacy, I think she'll always continue.
Yeah.
I think she'll always be part of advocacy. But she made that sacrifice for one person that
Which
she
made
never.
it different.
What made it different? She never mentioned that in her whole sacrifice. All the appearances, all the talks, all the interviews. She never mentioned, well, he's also my boyfriend, right?
League, right? Because it's not like she can't go back right now. I think it would be just really weird. I mean, we're gonna have to follow the story, but it doesn't look as bad that they're both partnering together to try to help other people. Now, if they don't do anything and they don't actually start helping people, then it's going to be an issue.
I'm going to say this. Hold on one second, Miles. I think it is really naive to think that this man did not have any type of manipulation, whatever. And it may not even been something that he knew that he was doing, but he clearly was manipulating her into continuing the drive to free him. Secondly, of course, he's going to be one of those people that's an advocate for something like that, because by now they have PR people. He went through that. So of course he's going to want to help other people. That may not even have anything to do with her in her circle and what she wanted to do. She wanted to free this man because she wanted to be with this man.
Now, I will say this, though. On his end, I don't know if the word manipulation is the word I would use. I would say this. I think he may have seen a light at the end of the tunnel. He may have seen that she has a platform. And my thing my only problem with this is, are you going to use that same platform for the other people in your program, for the other people you're fighting for?
Well,
or are you going to make the same sacrifice?
Go ahead, man.
I feel that she is, but what I also feel like we have put a label a stigmatism on the entire situation.
Yep.
Okay, guess what? She used her platform to free this guy. So in the process of her and her attempt to free him, she fell for him. We're so focused on the fact that, oh, he's 26, she's 18. We're manipulating this, manipulating that. That can happen to anybody. The fact of the matter is, she met somebody, he was incarcerated. She used her platform to get him out. It was nobody's business at the time that they were dating. That's her personal life.
They chose the person. They put
that's
that out there.
That's exactly what we're saying. That is her personal life.
It is her personal
and it was
life.
hid from the light
But
until it happened.
You didn't. You
and that's fine with
more
me.
than you use more than your platform. Use more than your, like most people don't use a platform. Use your platform plus some to say you were fighting for everybody, but we got to start with this guy, right? And you got people behind you. It's not.
But she didn't come out with the intention. I think that's what Van is saying. You're thinking that she came out. She only did this for him. She didn't just do this for him. This was something that she was passionate about.
No, if she was doing it for everybody, she wouldn't go back to playing basketball until they freed more than just one.
Which is why she said she's taking 2 years out. She's going to take two more seasons.
She already took 2 until he came out.
But she just said she's not going right back. She said she's going to actually just take some time still.
That was her choice.
Let's not talk over each other. Go Vanderbilt.
That was her choice to use her platform and take whatever time she wanted to do or wanted to take out to get this handled.
No, it was no. See, we misunderstand it. It's not that she took time out to get this handled. She said, "I will not play until you free him."
Okay,
so here's
same
the deal.
thing.
Now she's saying, "I'm gonna take time to work the program." It's a difference. She
Okay,
said,
so
so if let's say, for example, you two went in jail for something, right? And you two were falsely accused, right? Same thing, same crime, same time. And I come in and say, I'm gonna fight for both of y'all, be part of the Miles Innocent Project. And y'all in jail, like, yeah, cool. And I'm like, I'm not going back to work until you free Charlie. And then Charlie gets out, and I'm like, well, I'll work on you later, Vanderbilt. Find out that I was dating Charlie. Then my platform is now tainted.
But that's not what she did.
That's not what. But that's not what. That is not what's going on. And I think that's what we're saying is we need to see, because they just made the announcement, right? They literally just made the announcement. So we need to see. We need to at least get a 6 month, another year, maybe another year and a half to see if that was the intention. If they no longer decide to fight for anybody else after this, then that is exactly what happened.
I think they're going to fight. I agree they're going to fight. But they're not going to. Why is she fighting as hard? Because
we won't know.
We won't know.
We won't know because she just said she's going to sit out some more of the seasons. She did say that I'm not going right back when she did that interview.
So she sat out until he was freed. Now she's going to sit out some more to work on the program to get others free.
And what Charlie is saying is this very well could be a PR thing, and she may not wind up going back. But right now, she wants to give her the benefit of the doubt, say that she's going to continue to fight for those people who are incarcerated that did not commit the crimes. Again, how are we finding out, who actually did what? There's a lot of stuff that goes way back.
As I said, we're going to find more.
And whatever else. There's tons of people that are incarcerated. It's a trickle-down effect. And this could be a PR plot for them even starting the business, outside of this one case.
I get it.
To make it look good.
We'll find out.
We don't know.
But let's say this, right? Let's say you have the annual underwear fair, and then we all get behind you and support the annual underwear fair.
Please support annual underwear fair.
And we find out later that it was only to get underwear for your kids.
Gotcha.
Then was our intentions? Now you go and say, okay, next year I'll fight. I'll work with some kids, and we'll figure out when we're gonna do that later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It would definitely be wrong.
It'd be
it
tainted.
would definitely
if
be
nothing
wrong.
else, it'd be a little tainted.
I get that, but we're not in that situation right now.
We're basically, or what you're saying, Miles, is that you've given her a preconceived notion that this is what's going to happen.
It just don't look right.
He's telling you the facts. It's tainted because she married this man that she freed.
From the beginning, like
I like this man.
Because the thing was, when she was in interviews, she wasn't saying I'm working for the Innocence Project. She said I'm working for Jonathan Irons. She said I want to get Jonathan Irons out, not multiple people out, not people in the program, not. She said I'm here to get this man.
And now
needs
to
be
find
free.
that they had a relationship.
Right.
It does.
And got
it
Nike
puts a
behind her, Jordan
on
behind her, WNBA behind her, the Connecticut Sun behind her.
Because of who she is.
Because of who she is. That's what she's a platform for Jonathan Irons, not for the Innocent Project.
Okay, so but now she's not going back because she's going to do the same thing.
The Innocence.
So let's see where it goes.
But the thing is, she with you. I agree with you. The point that's missed is she's not in front of that camera saying I'm boycotting a season for one person. I'm boycotting a season not for Jonathan Irons and Derek such and such and Malik such and such. I'm boycotting for Jonathan Irons. But I will work with the attorneys over here for these guys. That's a different thing.
But do we know that's what she's not going to do?
Well, she can't boycott anymore because her boycott is up. So now she can't use that platform anymore because she burned that platform. She's already burned that platform. Now she can work with people behind the scenes, and that's wonderful.
So we can definitely see both sides of the story here. You know, I understand what they're saying, and they're saying allow the woman to prove herself when it comes to other cases, and I can definitely see what you're saying in regards to it's tainted. Because in my eyes, you know, and I like the way stuff. I'm a Libra. It's tainted. I hate that it happened that way, but I mean, he got out. Cool. I'm glad that he's out, especially for something that he did not commit. That means he shouldn't have been in there in the first place. So it's great that they were able to find love even through that situation, because this man very well may have not gotten another chance at love, at kids, at anything. His whole life could have been wasted. So I'm definitely happy that this happened and that she did push for it, even if she did fall into a relationship with him. But we know that in jail, they do warn you, because I've been in the, you know, parolee program where you write to the people and they tell you to beware of manipulation, because these people have learned to do a trick of the trade to get what they want. Period. So we don't know what happened. We're going to look forward to seeing. We hope that this program goes far and pushes forward, because we want everybody who is not supposed to be there to get out. But I know that there's going to be people who slip through the cracks. Yeah. So I'm happy about it either way.
I hope she just goes back. I think this, with everything that's going on, it would be in her best interest to go back to the WNBA.
Yes, please.
Partner with the WNBA and then be more impactful.
Now you can use that platform even more.
I think that would be the best way to kind of ease the feeling of like this was all a game, right?
Yes.
Like that would be, because right now we're behind it. Thank you.
We're behind it. Like we're behind, because I don't know, when she first did, I was like, I hadn't heard the Jonathan Irons case. And I was wondering why she got behind that one so tough when there was so many more that we knew about. It makes sense now, right? Like, but at the same time, I hope she takes it and runs with it. I hope she does go back to it, because now you can use the WNBA platform again. I think if she was back already in the bubble with the WNBA platform, it'd be even bigger.
It would be so big for her to just announce next week, well, you know what? I actually sat down with such and such and such.
Yeah, and I think
that's what has
to happen. Yeah, that's what
I think we'll go. I think we can all agree that we don't agree on whatever, but what happens from here forward is what's most important, what she does with it. Right.
Okay, everybody, I also want to make sure, you know, since we have discussed this, everybody make sure we are definitely going to go back and look at those comments, because we would like to know your opinion on this case as well. Okay, I also want to say everybody in Dallas who got to go to the Clyde Warren Park to see the moratorium of all of the people who, not all of them, but, you know, tons of people who had been affected by police brutality. I really, really like the exhibit. I'm gonna show the guys some pictures here in just a little bit. And they are going to, let me see where they're going next. I thought I had it pulled up, but that's not the name. Okay. Well, anyway, check out the exhibit that was in Clyde Park. You can see pictures on social media. I'll post some later. There was lots of festivities that went around the thing, and we just want to make sure that people support that, because I'm really glad that everybody got to see, you know, different stories of things that had happened to people because of police brutality. I'm glad that they're drawing attention to that. Also, I want to say this before we get out of here. You know, Ryan Akers came in on the show. I have had time just to look at his book just a little bit. You know, I'm breaking the seal. And he has some things in there that are talking about your mindset. I want to help you with your mindset on today. And one of those things that I want to bring up is you cannot achieve without change. You cannot get any kind of different results without change. So I'm very happy to have made some changes in my life recently. We've all done these things, but you cannot get where you want to be if you're going to keep doing the same thing over and over. Are you wondering why your makeup keep looking the same and don't look like old girls?
Wash your mask. Sorry. I'm sorry.
We're back to wash your mask. Okay. Sorry. I'm just saying, y'all, change up a couple of things. They may not even be hard things. Stop thinking about the big picture all the time. Some things is small changes. like getting up a little bit earlier in the morning. I know it seems a little hard. Yeah, look how mom.
Or going to sleep at night.
Or going to sleep at night. You know?
You're not gonna wake up. It's definitely going to sleep.
The going to sleep at night makes it hard for you to wake up in the morning. And when you're up in the morning and it's nice and quiet, you can get more things done. So I definitely want to say, change your mindset, change things in your life to help push you forward. Y'all, this has been another wonderful episode of I'm Just Saying, and we'll talk to you on Tuesday. Peace out.